What's going on, everybody? This is Aiden, Bandwagon Sports. This video, we're going to be talking about one of the most underrated transfer portal classes and one of the most underrated just off seasons in general so far. Um, I haven't heard a whole lot of people talking about South Carolina. Haven't heard a whole lot of people talking about their transfer class and how well the coaching staff and Shane Beamer is doing in recruiting and getting these guys to transfer and commit to this program. They have lost a couple big names, in names like Juice Wells, Mario Anderson, um, who else? Tanner Bailey, guys like that who they have lost to the portal. Um, Grayson Howard, former four-star, Stone Blanton, both of those linebackers, both former four-star linebackers. However, they've done just a phenomenal job at replacing talent and getting talent that they need to come in and be able to fill these spots. One of the first big signings of this offseason, just in this offseason in general, came from a guy who is from a fellow SEC program in Rocket Sanders. He was former four-star running back, current four-star recruit or transfer. He came in. He was supposed to be really good for Arkansas. He was really good for Arkansas. When Arkansas was supposed to be like a national championship dark horse in like 2022. They've also signed Jawarn Howell from South Carolina State, who's a 3-star running back. Kyle Kennard from Georgia Tech had one of the best seasons I've ever seen from a defensive player. He really was the reason that this Georgia Tech defense was as good as it was. If you watched any single Georgia Tech game last season, you would see that kid was all over the place and he was incredibly good. But South Carolina landed him. He's an edge rusher, and in my opinion, he's one of the best edge rushers in the country. They landed a Louisville wide receiver, Amari Huggins Bruce, a 3-star wide receiver. They landed an NC Central interior offensive lineman, Torricelli Simpkins, if that's how you say his name. They landed a 4-star wide receiver out of Miami, Ohio, Gage Larvaden. He's going to be incredibly good for them. They've signed guys like Aaron Parks from Oklahoma, former 4-star offensive tackle, Monkel Goodwin, former 4-star defensive lineman from Alabama, Davis Beeville from Oklahoma. He's a quarterback. And most recently, the most recent move that this South Carolina team has made is signing former Auburn quarterback Robbie Ashford. All of these guys are incredibly good, and all of these guys are going to add a lot of value to this team. Their transfer portal class is ranked, I think, 5th in the country, and their recruiting class is ranked 19th. Their SEC rank is ranked 10th, and they've done absolutely phenomenal this season in recruiting and in getting transfers. They signed a guy, Dylan Stewart. He's the number 17 national player in the country. He's a 5-star plus edge rusher. They signed another edge rusher, Wendell Gregory, out of Marietta, Georgia. He's a 4-star, Josiah Thompson, out of Dillon, South Carolina. He's a 4-star offensive tackle. Fred Johnson, a 4-star linebacker. Cam Pringle, another 4-star offensive tackle. Mazeo Bennett out of Greenville, South Carolina. He's a 4-star wide receiver. Kelvin Hunter, who's a 4-star safety. Lots of good, solid talent coming in from this program or for this program. Some good running backs down here, some athletes. All these guys are incredibly good. Um, I think that this South Carolina team will be better than it was this season. They came into the season with very high expectations and they did not meet those expectations. However, they were, in my opinion, one of the best teams in the country, talent wise, this season. It sucks they weren't able to do anything with it, but I think they were one of the best teams talent wise this season. I predicted them to win 9 or 10 games. I don't remember exactly which one, but 9 or 10 games this last season. They didn't quite live up to those expectations, but I still don't think they had a terrible season. Um, but yeah, I think that this transfer and recruiting class is not getting the love that it deserves. Um, I'd like to see it get a whole lot more. But I'm curious. Let me know your guys' thoughts and comments down below. And praise God, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.